Hello Saskatchewan. Watch the video complete for all Canada weather forecast. Please like, share and subscribe this to your friends and family. It is Monday night, May 11, 2026, and we are tracking a historic weather crisis that is currently testing the resilience of our northern communities. Officials are now calling this a potential 1 in 100-year flood event. Right now 35 communities remain under local states of emergency as an additional 20 to 30 millimeters of rain falls on a province that is already completely saturated. The numbers we are seeing are staggering. The Carrot River hit an all-time record flow of nearly 1,000 cubic meters per second, which is 5 times its normal volume. Because the ground has been soaked for weeks by record snowmelt, this new rain has nowhere to go. Every drop is turning into immediate surface runoff, causing flash flooding and putting extreme pressure on our already overwhelmed infrastructure. The situation is most critical along Highway 165. Last week, the Smoothstone River Bridge collapsed entirely after being hit by massive ice jams. That collapse, combined with other washouts, has effectively isolated the northern village of Pinehouse. While a temporary one-lane bridge is now open on Highway 914 for light vehicles, the main artery to the uranium mining industry remains severed with no timeline for repair. The human cost is mounting as well. More than 800 people from the Red Earth and Shoal Cree nations have been forced from their homes. Many families had to be evacuated by helicopter as water rose to knee levels inside their houses. These evacuees are currently being sheltered in Prince Albert and Saskatoon, waiting for the water to recede so they can assess the damage to their homes. Our agricultural sector is also facing a triple threat. Farmers are battling flooded fields and damaged roads just as the June seeding deadline approaches. Experts warn that many acres will go unplanted this year, which could lead to lower yields and a significant economic hit to the province. However, there is finally a glimmer of hope in the forecast. While today brings heavy rain and high winds, the system is part of a cold front that will clear the region by tonight. Starting tomorrow on Tuesday, May 12, we are expecting clear skies and a high of 23 degrees. This shift will provide a critical window for repair crews to fix washed-out roads. A developing crisis in northern Saskatchewan, where a massive weather system is pushing the province to its breaking point. Officials are now warning of a potential 1 in 100-year flood event as 35 communities remain under local states of emergency. Today is Monday, May 11, 2026, and while a major pattern shift is on the horizon, the next few hours remain critical for the safety of thousands of residents. The destruction we have seen over the last week is staggering. On Highway 165, the Smoothstone River Bridge has completely collapsed after being battered by heavy ice jams and record high water levels. This collapse has severed a vital economic artery to the uranium mining industry and essentially isolated the village of Pinehouse. Emergency crews have managed to install a temporary one-lane bridge on Highway 914 for light vehicles only, but 11 major provincial highways remain shut down as water continues to wash out roadbeds across the north. The sheer volume of water is unprecedented. The Carrot River recently hit an all-time record flow of nearly 1,000 cubic meters per second, which is 5 times its normal rate. With 20 to 30 millimeters of rain falling today on ground that is already completely saturated, the risk of immediate surface runoff is extreme. There is simply nowhere left for this water to go except into homes and over roadways. The human impact of this disaster is growing by the hour. More than 800 people from the Red Earth and Shoal Cree nations have been displaced and are currently seeking shelter in Prince Albert and Saskatoon. Many families had to be rescued by helicopter as floodwaters rose faster than they could escape by road. Beyond the immediate danger, our agricultural sector is facing a nightmare scenario. With fields underwater and roads impassable, farmers are rapidly approaching their mid-June seeding deadlines. Many producers fear that thousands of acres will go unplanted this year, causing a massive economic ripple effect. Looking at the broader national picture, we are seeing a tale of two Canadas. While Western Canada prepares for a summer-like heatwave with temperatures hitting the mid-20s, Eastern Canada remains trapped under a cold trough. Parts of Ontario and Quebec are dealing with below-seasonal temperatures and scattered showers, while Atlantic Canada braces for a series of rainy systems that will persist through the upcoming weekend. There is, however, a glimmer of hope for the flood zones here at home. Today's rain is being pushed through by a cold front with winds gusting up to 60 kilometers per hour. Once this system clears tonight, the weather pattern finally breaks. Tomorrow on Tuesday, May 12, we are expecting a high of 23 degrees and full sunshine. This marks the first dry, warm window in weeks and will finally allow repair crews to begin the massive task of rebuilding our infrastructure. Residents in the north are urged to avoid all flooded roadways and stay tuned to the provincial highway hotline as conditions are changing by the minute. We will continue to bring you the latest on the flood levels and the recovery efforts as they unfold. For now, stay safe and stay with us.